Today's protests were some of the largest we have seen all week. Demonstrators gathered at Cal Anderson Park in Capitol Hill, then headed for Broadway. They turned on James, working towards City Hall, and this video gives you a better idea of the sheer size of that group. After hearing from the mayor and community leader Nikita Oliver, the group retraced their steps back to Cal Anderson Park. KIRO 7's team coverage continues tonight, and let's start with Michael Spears. He's been in the middle of this group all night, and Michael, a big demand of community leaders, the defunding of police.
A huge demand, Monique, and we actually moved to the east side of this protest to give you a view that we haven't shown as much as the other side at 11th and Pine. You're looking at 13th and Pine, much quieter, and we got a sense that on some of the other sides of this police barricade around the East Precinct, this is where people have been talking face to face with officers. We've showed so many folks the west side at 11th and Pine, where people are fired up, chanting, and there's not much room for that. But here and on other sides, we have seen that. I do want to show you some drone video from Drone 7, and this is what this looked like earlier here at Cal Anderson Park. And I do want to tell you, we do have word that the police chief, Carmen Best, is here on scene. She is talking to protesters. She's moving around, we're told, to the different barriers, and she's been interacting with folks, even pulled one of the, someone from a protest group behind barricades to have a conversation. And that's an example of what we've seen today. The police chief and the mayor meeting face to face with organizers, sitting down to start that dialogue. And that's something, as we've covered these protests day after day after day, the organizers say they do want to see that. They want this dialogue and accountability for the path moving forward. But at the same time, we do know that there are some folks who are fired up and say the city can't possibly move fast enough if they're not doing all or nothing. So a lot of emotion here tonight. We are keeping an eye out for the police chief, but we did get to talk to some protesters earlier about them coming out and marching through the streets today in Seattle. Take a listen.
It's really about just being here, having a presence, having your voice, and being together in solidarity, making those connections with our community, with each other, to show our support. That's where the change starts.
And that person there was also talking to us about the curfew. We know that it was lifted tonight, and that was something that led the group of demonstrators to erupt in cheers. So here live, as you're looking, we do believe Chief Best may be making rounds to other barricades, so we are keeping an eye out. We have seen some reports that she's talked about respecting peaceful demonstrations, and obviously what a show face here at the scene as demonstrators continue for another night of protest following the death of George Floyd. For now, we're live in Capitol Hill. I'm going to send it back to you, Monique.
Okay, Michael, and probably you couldn't see as your photographer did behind you. That is indeed Chief Best. Hard to make her out because she, like you and so many other people concerned about coronavirus, wearing a mask tonight. We'll check back in with you later if there are other developments. Now, in response to this week's protest, City Attorney Pete Holmes announced today he's withdrawing his motion to end the federal oversight of the Seattle Police Department. That oversight was actually signed by then U.S. Attorney Jenny Durkin in response to a pattern of unconstitutional use of force by department officers. Holmes released a statement that read in part, "It's become clear to me that we need to pause before asking U.S. District Judge James Robart to terminate the sustainment plan elements of the federal consent decree so that the city and its accountability partners can conduct a thorough assessment of SPD's response to the demonstrations." Now, that move came moments before Mayor Durkin, for the second day in a row, stepped out to face the demonstrators. She listened to concerns and demands. She said they would be addressed, but change would not come overnight, and much of the crowd booed as she went back into City Hall. That is where she sat down for a meeting with protest leaders, and KIRO 7 was also allowed inside that meeting. And as Dee Sun reports, both sides agree some progress was made.
Protest leaders met with Mayor Durkin, Chief Best, and Fire Chief Harold Scoggins for about 2 hours today. Here behind me, you can see the road is still blocked off. Seattle Police securing the Seattle Police Department headquarters as well as City Hall still. That meeting happened as about 10,000 people filled the streets out here demanding change. A crowd of about 10,000 filled the streets of Seattle.
This is different. This time has changed.
The massive crowd united behind this rendition of the Black National Anthem. But beyond just rallying cries, the crowd demanded Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin address their concerns.
Our demand is to defund the police.
Mayor Durkin did come outside.
We will not change things overnight, and we will send the voices of all.
But for protesters, it wasn't enough. This crowd started at Cal Anderson Park this afternoon, chanting names of Black lives killed, voices breaking with grief.
Say his name! George Floyd! Ahmaud Arbery! Say his name!
The biggest change they're calling for? Defund Seattle police by 50%. That's about $200 million.
I think it's not out of hate for the police, but it's out of wanting justice.
The crowd reached City Hall, where other protest leaders met with Durkin and Police Chief Carmen Best inside. They called for different changes here, but one overlap, the demand for Seattle police officers to stop dispersing crowds with force.
That was unacceptable, and we weren't going to accept it.
Police Chief Carmen Best made no promises.
I believe wholeheartedly, and I say this sincerely, I want to meet peace with peace.
But all agreed today brought progress.
And every voice in this room today was critical for me to hear.
It's a slow climb to get to the top of the mountain.
Something both the city and protesters agreed on is to keep having these meetings and to bring in members of the community to help facilitate these changes. There's no date yet for when the next meeting will be, but protest leaders say it needs to happen within a few days. In downtown Seattle, Dee Dee Sun, KIRO 7 News.